Hey everybody, we're here at the homestead and we're about to make my son's favorite pizza. What we have here is veggie scraps, and this is basically the stems of broccoli and cauliflower that you cut off in the process of preparing the cauliflower broccoli to cook because nobody likes to eat those. Instead of throwing them out, we freeze dry them, cut them up into smaller chunks, and freeze dry them. After they've been freeze dried, we get several bags of them. We will crush them up in the blender so that it makes a powder, and then we'll turn that into a pizza crust. And for my son, who absolutely hates vegetables, this is his favorite type of pizza. We're going to make sure we get out our dry pack and our oxygen absorber packs. Make sure you got them all out of there because that will ruin your flour. Alright. Then we're just going to pulse it. You can see it just makes this nice, fine flour texture. You may have some pieces that did not crunch up, and that's okay because since they're freeze dried, you can pretty well just smash them with your fingers. They also get smashed as they mix up with everything else. Juicy, nice, and fluffy. Alright, so now we are adding our other ingredients to it. We have some Italian cheese that we made. It is goat cheese. You can use any type of cheese you want. It needs to have kind of a sticky consistency. So since we have goats, we use goat cheese for pretty much everything. Grab us a spoon. We'll also be adding some more Italian seasoning to it. We already added some Italian seasoning to our goat cheese, but we'll be adding more to the flour that we made from our veggie scraps. Normally I do about a tablespoon. But again, I will apologize for the not exact measurements, because this has just kind of been one of those that we whipped up and trying not to waste stuff.
And it tastes very good.
Just stick our cheese in there and just mix it around. Once you get it a really kind of dough consistency. So if you notice it smells real veggie, you may want to add more seasoning to it. Try to get the consistency and the smell in which you like. This crust will be a thin crust. To make it crispy is the way we prefer it the best anyways. All right, we're taking about half of our crust and we're going to just start flattening out. You can use a roller at this point if you like, or you can do it at your hand thickness. Sometimes it's a little easier in doing it with your hands because as you smush, you can put it together. So you see when you are flattening out, sometimes it breaks apart. Like I said, we like this to be super thin, make a good crispy crust. So you can see the edges are starting to crisp up, but our middle is still real soft. We're going to take a little bit of olive oil we've stuck in a bowl. We're just going to kind of brush it over the rest of it. This will help with our flavoring, as well as helping our crust to start to brown the rest of the way. So it's been in there for roughly 10 minutes. After your crust is done, then start decorating. We use our homemade pizza sauce and some more goat cheese, of course, pepperonis, pineapples, and banana pepper rings are our toppings of choice. What's your favorite? Decorated, stick them back in the oven for another 5-10 minutes until your cheese melts and you are happy with what they look like. All right, so how is it?
Good, really good.
As you can see, she apparently loved it. It's already gone. So I know we did not give you exact measurements on everything, but hopefully this inspires you guys to try your hand at something unusual and make something great. Let us know what you try.